Hello everyone, my name is Koki and I'm a photographer slash videographer here based in Tokyo, Japan. And today I'm super excited to share my shooting experience on the new Xperia 1 Mark IV, which Sony just recently released. So I started photography while I was attending the University of Sydney, and I remember one of my first photos got featured on a big social media account. And I also do run Discover Tokyo, which is the largest photo community on Instagram. I usually shoot on the A7R III and FX3 and shoot mainly things from landscapes, cityscapes, portraits, travel, and even lifestyle. Knowing what you need in a camera and knowing all the options out there can help you choose the best gear for you. The Xperia 1 Mark IV has a wide range of lens options from 60mm, 24mm, and 85 to 125mm, with all lenses providing fast and accurate autofocus while having reliable tracking. The 4K 120 fps HDR is also crazy sharp in all lenses. So this time I shot on 4K 120 fps with the Videography Pro in various environments. To lay out the pros of shooting in 4K 120 fps, you can slow down the clip up to 5 times slow motion when editing and transform any ordinary scenes to feel and look more cinematic and emotional, which creates the cinematic look. So with the Xperia 1 Mark IV, all lenses can shoot at 4K 120 fps, so there isn't any creative limitations. Also, by mixing footage with different speeds, you can further improve your videos by emphasizing on specific scenes. So it was actually just in time for cherry blossom season here in Japan. So I shot some portraits at a park using the 85mm to the 125mm lens. I got nice compression and bokeh out of the lens, which is perfect for any kind of portraits. And by using the blossom in both the foreground and background, I was able to capture some exquisite shots. Object tracking was very reliable and fun to use, and it locks onto any subject without any stutter, and since the eye autofocus is also activated, I was able to keep the focus until the subject was completely out of frame. With camera movements such as a down-up and top-down shot, as well as revealing the subject from an angle and kind of orbiting around, and you can create scenes that really pull the focus onto the subject. So I did take some portraits in a cafe where it's common to see those tungsten light, which can oftentimes be the cause of inaccurate skin tones, but the AI for white balance was spot on and I didn't have any issues with skin tones looking off. It's really nice to be able to check the colors on spot thanks to the accurate display, which is calibrated individually in factory. Shooting sports or any fast-moving subject for that matter, especially on a smartphone, is something I try avoiding, as even the thought of trying to get the focus right is a nightmare. On the Xperia 1 Mark IV, it tracked the athlete in precise accuracy no matter if the subject is near or far away. I was surprised how every single frame was sharp with the 20 frames per second burst shooting. The bright display also helped me to see what I was tracking, so it was really nice. In environments such as this, where the contrast between the bright areas and the shadow is significant, we often see overexposed highlights and or crushed shadows. But with the Xperia 1 Mark IV's wide dynamic range, this isn't an issue. The stabilization was really nice to have, and it definitely goes hand in hand with the accurate tracking that the Xperia 1 Mark IV offers. DeLorean is one of the most iconic cars, so my goal was to capture the beauty of it with all lenses from ultra-wide to tele. This means that I could capture different variations of photos using all lenses and capture a completely different look in the same exact location. The 85 to 125mm lens is an optical zoom, which means that I could shoot this range all without the compromise in quality. To top it all off, I have all the manual controls needed using the Photography Pro and Videography Pro. These controls include ISO, shutter speed, white balance, as well as all the lens options. You can create and capture what you intended with no limitations. And I really love the rain. I feel like it adds so much to a scene, and when we encountered a light shower, I was able to keep shooting without the worry due to it being water resistant. I usually create vlog style content on YouTube, and the vlog monitor with the main camera is super compact and lightweight, which makes it perfect for vlogging, and you don't need to worry about compromising the image quality. It's mind-blowing to know that this device alone allows you to live stream at any given moment from the Videography Pro. Over here in Shibuya tonight, and I'm testing out the new streaming. This is for sure the future of live streaming. Oh, and I can also use the Xperia 1 Mark IV as an external monitor for my main alpha camera for live streaming, and it's all in one package for my creative needs. I think the Xperia 1 Mark IV can really be a great option for anyone and everyone. It's to those who want to start photography or videography but doesn't want to invest in a whole new camera and a bunch of lenses. Or it could be perfect for folks who just want to capture quality moments with their family and friends, and of course a great secondary camera for professionals. You really never know when a moment strikes, so it eases me to know that I have the Xperia 1 Mark IV at all times.